So don't you mess around with me. Pow, 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 pow. Da, da, ba, da, da. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night Sacred Pipe ceremony. We are back in my apartment, as you can see. Give me a moment here. I need to create a little phone holder, my Bobby thingy. So I got the fire going. We're here in my living room because it's cold and wet outside and dark. And I no longer have the use of my office. People keep asking about that. It's like everything is fine. It was just that things changed and shifted. The owner of the building had to raise his prices, which made it untenable for others, etc. So, but I am still here, and I am still doing readings and healings out of Four Sisters Holistic Remedies, and everything I do can be done online. So even if you are in the far-flung reaches of the earth, we can still connect. So anyway, welcome. I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are going to do Sacred Pipe ceremony tonight. I almost missed my own video because there's a new Elvis documentary on Netflix. And I got a little distracted, and I even set my alarm. But because I was distracted, I set my alarm for the wrong night. So that wasn't going to work. But anyway, so in a second here, I will start to tell you about the sacred pipe, what it is, and why we smoke it, and you know, I've been doing these videos for, gosh, like 5 years or something like that, because I started during the pandemic, when it wasn't possible for us to get together in person. And so I wanted to hold space, give people the opportunity to connect in silence and stillness in safe and sacred space, you know, to reconnect with spirit, at least for a little bit every week, when the world was in such an unprecedented mess. And I've been doing it ever since. And I'm going to continue doing it as long as I possibly can, as depending on how things pan out on the political stage, I think people are going to need it. And so if you ever need this safe and sacred space, is not just limited to an hour every week. When we're done here, I'm going to share this video to my Facebook page, and also going to upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. And there I have, like I said, like 5 years or something like that worth of these videos. So if you ever feel the need for some safe and sacred space, some someone to hold space for you, to connect and align. That's there for you as a resource to help remember what's real, what's important, remember who you are, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else is annoy the heck out of my neighbors. I'm going to drum, and I'm going to set that sacred space I was talking about. And what that consists of is calling in the elements and the spirits to surround us with a higher frequency of light and love to kind of watch over us, protect us, and by that higher frequency, nothing of a lower frequency gets in. So because of that, and we know we're safe, then we can open our hearts, we can let down as best we can our own armor and barriers so that we can open our hearts just a little bit to receive the blessings coming to us from Spirit. So, I was actually, during the pandemic, I had to switch to doing Zoom. I had some classes going on. I have a monthly class I teach. And so I was just teaching it here on Zoom, and I'm drumming away. I get a knock on my door. And my poor downstairs neighbor was trying to study for a test, and he couldn't with all the drumming going on. I'm like, but I have to. I'm teaching. This is my job. So anyway, so here we go. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Oh. All right. Before I forget, I need to test something out. Because in my apartment, it's tricky because we're not allowed to smoke in the apartment. And so, I don't have to light the pipe. Even if we don't light the pipe, the prayers and the energy and the ceremony is just as powerful. And what I do is I have this little special container that I'm still going to fill the pipe with tobacco like I normally would, but instead of lighting it, I'm just going to kind of just still draw my breath in through the pipe and then blow it out like I would as if it was lit. But, and it's just as powerful. But like what I do, like I go quite often to this annual kind of vision quest over in central Washington, and it's usually during fire season, so we can't have any kind of fire. And so what I do is I'll take a drag of my pipe, my unlit pipe, and then well, cheesy Pete's. I blow out. Hopefully it'll be better than that, but I'll blow up bubbles, and so that way it's like instead of the smoke carrying our prayers to Great Spirit, it'll be Bubbles carrying. Hi, Missy. Are you coming to help? Kira's a little bit curious. She's like just behind my phone. Anyway, so if you're new here and you don't know what we're doing, hi, Kit Kat. The sacred pipe. So the original sacred pipe was brought to the Lakota people 19 generations ago. And it was a time of great like drought and famine. All the bands of the tribe kind of gathered together to support each other at the same time. Everyone was bickering. No one was happy. And it was a time when the people had forgotten their connection with Mother Earth. And so one day, the chief sent his 2 fastest scouts out to find food. And he was like, do not come back until you find food, until you have something to eat, till you find the buffalo or whatever. So they went out and searching, and a couple of days out, they look up and they see something approaching them across the prairie. And as they got closer, they saw that it was a white buffalo calf. And then as it got closer and closer, it transformed into this beautiful maiden with the raven hair, feathers, white fringed deerskin dress with fringes and beads. And the one scout saw her and was determined to make her his wife. That I want her, right? And he's like, oh, here, Kit Kat, I'm sorry. Her little food, she's got a little food dish and water dish right here. I was kind of blocking it. That's why she was. There we go, Kit Kat. Anyway, so the first scout sees her, and all he wants is the physical, right? He's like, he wants her as a possession. He wants to add her as his wife, and but the second scout sees her and just right away knows that she was a spirit being, that she wasn't even human, that she was from the spirit. And so she finally approached them, got up where they were, and she kind of waves the first scout over, and he's like, great, this is my chance. And as soon as he gets close to her, this whirlwind starts to come up around them, engulfs them in this dust and sand, and it lasted for a couple of minutes, and then it just dispersed. And when the whirlwind disappeared, it was just the woman standing there. And at her feet were the bones of the scout, bleached white as if they had been there for years. Then she signaled to the other scout, and he wasn't afraid because he knew that she was a spirit woman. And she told him to go back to the chief, tell him exactly what had happened, and to prepare a place for her. So he did. He went back, told the chief exactly what happened, and the chief had them totally strike the camp and then put all the lodges together so that the entire tribe could fit under one lodge. And then they waited. And then I always want to say it was 3 days later. That might just be from all the other stories I've ever heard. But eventually she does show up at the door to the lodge. And she comes in and she's carrying a medicine bundle, something wrapped in deerskin. And she walks around the perimeter of the lodge 7 times before stopping in front of the chief and offering him that bundle. When he unwraps it, it's the original sacred pipe. You might know it as the peace pipe, like from old westerns or Dances with Wolves. But so he unwraps it and finds this pipe, and she stayed with the people, taught them how to smoke the pipe in a sacred manner, gave them 7 ceremonies, all of which revolved around the pipe. The pipe, as she explained it, this is the divine masculine, the bowl is the divine feminine, and so when we put the two together, it's like all of creation. It's the divine masculine and feminine united, and to the Lakota people, then, you know, they were nomadic at the time, and so this was like a mobile church. As soon as they put the pipe together, it was like the divine presence in their presence. And so then, once she had given them, taught them everything she could, it was time for her to go, so she left, and as they watched her, she started walking away from camp, and she kind of sat down, rolled over, and became a black buffalo. Then she walked a little further, rolled over, became a red buffalo. Walked a little bit further, rolled over, became a yellow buffalo. And then the 4th time she walked a little further, rolled over, became a white buffalo. And then she disappeared over the horizon. And those 4 colors, if you know what the medicine, I don't have one here right now. The medicine wheel it's like that hoop with a cross or an X in it. And there's the 4 colors, red, black, yellow, and white. And those are the 4 races of humans. And so the ultimate, at the time, you know, this was like 2,000 years ago. It was 19 generations ago. They didn't necessarily have contact with all these different races. But ultimately, that is what the pipe is for. It's about just like bringing the masculine and the feminine together. It's about bringing all people together, which is how it became known as the peace pipe, right? It's about joining, about uniting the world. And I read a book, I should really prepare. I've got it here someplace in my stacks, but it's a book about the sacred pipe. And this elder who is a pipe carrier said that we are now in the age of the pipe. That, like the rainbow prophecy and all that kind of thing, and that there are pipe carriers around the world, every race, every nation. And whenever we smoke the pipe, we are connecting to that original white buffalo pipe, which still exists. It still actually exists. And Chief Arvel Looking Horse is the 19th keeper of that pipe. So it still exists. And when we smoke our pipes, we connect our pipes to that original pipe. And so it's like this web of light around the world, raising the frequency, bringing people together. That's the intention. And, you know, when we just got this demonstrated to us, right, during the pandemic, that air is the element that connects us the most. Air is the most intimate of the elements. It's the first element we greet when we take our first breath. It's the last element we release when we take our last breath, right? So imagine sitting in a lodge, smoking a pipe with others, right? So we're inhaling the smoke from the pipe. We're not actually inhaling, we just draw it into our mouth, and then we blow those prayers out for the smoke to carry. But we all share that same air, and so you are breathing in everyone else's prayers. There is no separation. And so when we smoke the pipe and we put those prayers out, into the air and with the smoke, and we are connecting to all other pipe carriers, to the original pipe, and invoking those, like the rainbow prophecy, which is the one that many people have talked about. Crazy Horse was one of the ones who spoke about it, about how the children of the white men will come looking for the native elders, and will learn from them, and it will be a tribe of all nations, the rainbow tribe, that will rescue, that will save the earth. And those times are now. If you're watching this, you are probably part of that rainbow tribe. Anyway, so that is the main purpose of the pipe, is that unity. It's to connect. When we put the pipe together, like I said, it's like the divine presence right here. And it opens a channel straight to Creator. So everything you pray or every intention you set goes straight to Source. No waiting, no lines, no filters, just boom. And that is, I've talked about how I was raised Catholic, and then I became pagan. My entire life, I have been around ritual and ceremony. When I was baptized as a Catholic, the priest who baptized me with the full intention that I was going to become a priest. And so I have always been on that path. And I've always been into, sounds weird to say into, ceremony and ritual. I've always loved ceremony and ritual. And this is hands down the most powerful, profound ceremony that I know of. So that's kind of saying something. So that is the pipe and why we smoke it, and what our intention is here, especially at this time of great division and looming darkness in our country, our democracy, in the world. And so we don't give up. Just like when you are manifesting something personally, you set that intention, and then the universe makes it happen. But just because you start going through, you know, I always talk about like the cosmic GPS system, right? You set your intention, you thank the universe for whatever it is that you're desiring, and then you let it go, and the universe gives you step by step how to get there, right? Just like a GPS putting in that destination. And the thing is, your GPS may take you through a shady neighborhood or two to get you there, but it's always going to get you there. And so even now, as we continue to pray for peace, pray for connection, pray for the unity of the world, this is part of the path. This is I'm trying to keep from going off on tangents, but this is like an initiation. This period we're in right now, it's like a dark night of the soul when everything feels lost. It's like the hero's journey when you get to that point of hopelessness and despair, like it's never going to work out, and then comes the miracle. And I'm not going to make predictions or anything like that, but the only thing I'll say is that I've been checking with my guides every single day, pretty much, on what the heck is going on. And the answer that I keep getting, they just keep telling me, just wait. Just wait. It's not over yet. Not everything has been revealed yet. And I've been looking around at other psychics and readers and stuff, and I think pretty much everyone that I've checked out, they're getting similar, if not the same, guidance. So, but nevertheless, no matter what happens outside of us, you are divine. You are divine space. You are the presence of divine love. And you may not be able to change the world out there, but every little change and shift you make in yourself, every little bit of divine energy that you allow through, that you allow control to go, delegate that control to Creator, to Spirit, the more the world shifts around you. And miracles happen. We'll see what happens. It's an adventure. We are guaranteed to get there. I so believe that we are headed for a world basically of Star Trek, right? Where everyone is equal and respected. Everyone has their own place in society, the place that they are called to do, all of that kind of thing. Peace and harmony, and I know we're still headed there. This is just, our GPS just decided to take us through a shady neighborhood because there's something here we need to learn in order to get back onto the main drag. So, I have no idea, I'm not trying to give false hope or anything like that, or say, I know exactly what's going on. This is just the way I am approaching it, that I know that there's something on the other side. This is not the end. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I do this, to help. I know that my life is focused on the spiritual realm. That's my job. And I know other people aren't as focused, And so my job is to set this space, to hold space for people in order to help them connect to that, or to just keep telling you that it's okay, that this is not forever, that, just to keep giving you hope. And I have to, after the years and years of training that I've been through, the initiations I've been through, from physical teachers and from my spirit teachers, I just have to trust my feelings. And my feelings are, I have been through so many false prophecies and different things like that, and dark night of the soul, that according to my history and who I have been, I should be like on the floor right now, unable to get up, just a puddle of emotions. But I admit I'm not functioning to the height of my potential by any means, but I am not like crushed. I am not feeling this heavy oppression like I did the first time around. And that says something to me. Again, it's cryptic. I don't know how it will pan out. I don't know what's in the works, but I've done the training to trust these feelings, and all I can tell you is how I feel and how I interpret these feelings, and hope beyond hope that makes you feel just a little bit better. So, anyway, I wasn't going to talk about all of that, but I guess it was time. So anyway, So, back to the ceremony. What it's going to look like in case you have never been to a pipe ceremony before. First thing is that I'm going to do is light some sage, and I've got some, actually it's some mugwort. I'm not sure where my sage stick went. But so we'll light some mugwort, and I'm going to smudge everything here on my altar. I'm going to smudge myself. I'm going to wisp some off to you. And then I am going to take up my pipe, say a prayer asking for permission to smoke in this place at this time. And then, guessing that the answer will be yes, I will put the pipe together at that point. And then I will put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl. That part I do out loud, so you'll hear the different prayers and offerings I make at that time. And then, once the pipe is filled, White Buffalo Calf Woman, who I just mentioned earlier, has been one of my spirit guides for going on like somewhere between 15 and 20 years now. And she taught me a song to sing once I have my pipe filled. And so I will sing that song at that point. Then that's the point where I normally would light my pipe. But since I can't do that in my apartment without getting evicted, I'm just going to pretend. But what I will do then is take a breath, as if I were smoking the pipe, take a breath, and then I will offer the pipe and blow a breath blessing to the 4 directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all our relations, and then straight up to Creator. Then I'm going to pause for a moment of silent prayer with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to take a great big puff, and then I'm going to blow out my breath straight at the camera. Hopefully I can get, I'm going to be using the bubbles. Gosh, why is that not working? There we go. So anyway, so I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to blow the bubbles. I do that. Oh, I said that before about it, the Vision Quest. So I'll take a breath and I'll blow through the bubbles, and the bubbles carry the prayers. So then I will continue to smoke and blow breath blessings, different intentions of mine, intentions of others that I have promised to pray for. And if you ever have anything big or small that you want extra prayers for, let me know. You can text me or email me, or any way you connect with me, and you can tell me what it is, or you can just say, please hold space for me. But I have a little book that I write those all down in, and I keep it here on my altar, so that when I'm doing ceremony, those prayers are getting reinforced and sent straight to Source, just like I said. And it would be my greatest joy to be able to help boost the signal and help your prayers. So anyway, so then I will continue all of that. And then when it feels complete, I will say another prayer and sing another song, and then take the pipe apart. And I'm a little bit scattered, if you couldn't tell. Today was not the best day. I kind of woke up with a stomach ache, and all of this stuff was kind of oppressing. But when we're done here, because I haven't lit the pipe, but it's still going to have all the tobacco in the bowl that's holding all these prayers, I have a special container that I use that I will take the tobacco out of the bowl, put it in here, and then I will take this container with me down to the river where I go to smoke on a pretty daily basis, and then I will put that tobacco back in the pipe and I will smoke it to fully release all of those prayers and intentions. So none of it gets wasted. I think that is it. So thank you again for joining me. Thank you for spending this time with me. Even if you are watching this in repeat, the energy is just as vital and alive as when I am doing this right now live. So, and your energy, even if you're in the future from this point, your energy is still kind of finding its way back here and affecting what happens here. So thank you for that. So here we go. It's funny that I can smudge, but I can't smoke. Something funny about that. Anyway, all right. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every way. Grandmother, Grandfather Eagle, I send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All our guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shanadisi, Lajakiwas, and Waboos, there is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors. May all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okene, Payama, Okene, Payama, Okene, Payama, Okene. Okene, Payama, Okene, Payama, Okene, Payama, Okene. Okene, Bayama, Okene, Bayama, Okene, Bayama, Okene. grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send another voice. Thank you for our lives. Thank you for this world, though it may seem dark, gloomy at the moment. Thank you for helping us and guiding us to find our light individually and collectively, to transmute the darkness, to transmute the hate, to bring all peoples together, seeing the divine within each heart, each soul. Thank you for giving us the strength to continue moving forward. Thank you for our indestructible, eternal souls. Thank you for who we have been, for who we have become, and for who we are becoming. Aho. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi, ihi, ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o. Now, oofda. Wow. Forgive me for just sitting in stunned silence for a moment. I think I said everything I needed to say before the ceremony, so if you came in late and missed it, again, I will be sharing this to my Facebook page and uploading it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel, where you can watch it again and again and again to your heart's content. Please share this video. I'm trying to expand my audience. Be able to help more people get that mutual reciprocity going. I support my community who supports me, right? That's like a beautiful dance. So thank you for helping me out in that way. And if you enjoyed tonight or you enjoy my work and you wish to give more, you wish to reciprocate a little bit more, I have my PayPal and Venmo links pinned to the top of the comments. And anything you wish to give me, anything you wish to donate I am so grateful for. This is my day job. So anything anyone gives it goes straight toward my work, helps me to expand my audience, like I was just saying, and do the good work, heal and do healings and readings and teachings. Oh my. So thank you for that. And if you would like to know more about me, or you would like to consider having a session with me for either readings or healings or teachings, oh my, you can find me on my website at perchingwolfstudios.net. So you can learn more about me. You can see the different shamanic offerings that I have. You can connect with me right from my website, set up a session right from there. Anything else? Oh, excuse me. I think that is it for the moment. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for taking, I mean, I thank people for this, and I don't think people realize how big of a deal it is to actually carve out a space of time in their day to do this kind of work. And it is a big deal because energy flows where consciousness goes. So the more you focus on this kind of work, the more you focus on meditation or yoga or whatever your spiritual practice is, the more you focus on it, the more it expands, and the more opportunities the universe will bring to you to expand it, right? So anyway, I think that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. It really means a lot to me. And please check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, and like the videos. That helps me rise in the algorithms so that more people can find me. And I think that's it. So I'm going to drum again, release the spirits that so lovingly have held space for us here tonight. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Thank you for welcoming us into yours. All right, my friends, from my heart to yours, thank you for joining me. Thank you for doing the good work. I hope you will join me again next week. If not, Monday night at 8 o'clock Pacific time when I do mini medicine card readings. I do a one card reading from the medicine card deck for the first 6 people to come onto the video and say yes. It's a lot of fun. Come and join us for that. Otherwise, I hope to see you again next Wednesday for the next pipe ceremony. And until then, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and go shining.